Welcome back to another episode of Hollywoodbets Trackside with Anthony Delpech. Last weekend we saw the running of the Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge. Dave the King retained his title.
Yeah, he just shows you he's a very good miler, and he won a very good race, and I don't think there's too much around over a mile that would be able to beat him.
And it's Oriental Charm. Dave the King sneaks through on the inside. Cosmic Speed the outside. Then Cafe Culture. Behind that, Fire and Flames, William Robertson. See it again, got 7 or 8 to go. Dave the King, Cosmic Speed. Oriental Charm's fighting back. Dave the King clings to the lead. Cosmic Speed won't go away. Oriental Charm's fighting right back in the middle. Dave the King just a leader, and Oriental Charm, it's close. I think Dave the King won it from Oriental Charm, and Gladiatorian was taking off late, but I think number 2, Dave the King, lost.
This past week we saw the updated Hollywoodbets Durban July log. Early fancy at this point?
Well, I think Justin's was the favourite.
8 on 18.
8 on 18. I think he'll be a very hard horse to beat. I haven't seen a good horse like this for a little while, and normally the horse with the turn of foot that he has got, I think he'll be a very hard horse to beat. I think the only thing that can really beat him in the race is a luck in running, but sometimes those good horses, they get you out of trouble. I think he's going to take a lot of beating.
This weekend we'll be touching on Hollywoodbets Scottsville on Saturday, Turffontein on Sunday. Don't forget about the free-to-play Hollywoodbets Punters Challenge. Good weekend's racing. Hopefully it's a profitable one. We start off at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on Saturday in race 2, where Hollywood Racing are represented by number 10, Got to Go Eddie, from the Mike and Matthew de Kock stable. Callum Murray in the saddle. This is Anthony's best bet on the card. He returns from a 12-week break and is having his first run as a gelding.
Yeah, I think that gelding has made a big difference to him. His temperament has got much better, and he's concentrating more in his work, and his work is very good. He's had enough work at home to be a horse that I think they'll all have to beat. Looking at the field, I think he's meeting the right kind of horses in the race, and I think he'll take a power beating.
Yeah, Got to Go Eddie. Everything's gone right. Prep's been good. He's had a couple of gallops. I would expect him to go well.
We move on to race 3, and Hollywood Racing are represented by number 11, Next of Kin, also from the Mike and Matthew de Kock stable. Callum Murray in the saddle. What can you tell us about the son of Canford Cliffs?
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He's shown very nice work at home. If not in need of the run, he could be in the top 3.
Seems to stay on really well in the work. So I would have thought he's going to need the experience and come on with a run.
We move on to race 5, and Hollywood Racing are represented by 2 runners. Number 3 is Mia's Athena from the Duncan House stable. Savannah Valgialo takes 4 kgs off her back, and she ran a good race last time.
Yeah, she ran a very good race last time. Obviously, this is a much stronger company that she's taking on. I think that's why we allowed the 4 kgs to help her. I think if she's a filly that could get things her own way, I think stepping back into the 1,000 metres, for me, I feel is better for her. I do think a 6 furlong is a little bit too far for her. If the kid can get to dictate in front easy, I think she could be in the shake-up.
She had a good second run after a long break. She has come on in herself since that run. She runs in a competitive field with a competitive chance, and I think on best ability she's more than capable of running into the first 3.
And then number 8 is RC Eleanor from the Peter Muscat stable. Craig Zaki in the saddle. Her last start is best ignored.
Yeah, I think you have to ignore it. Things didn't really map out for her. I think she's better than that performance, and expecting a better run from her.
But she did work very nicely, but she looks really well. She's fit and happy.
In race 6 on the card is a grade 3 Totes Oaks, and I'm in the camp of number 9 World of Alice from a Sean Terry stable. Gavin Arena in the saddle. Felt she was better than her last start, and if repeating her Oaks run in Joburg, she should be the horse to beat. What do you make of this race?
Yeah, I think also Give Me Everything must have a chance. I think it could be those 2 fighting it out.
And then race 7 on the card is a grade 3 Tote Derby. My best bet on the card is number 8 Future Swing from the Justin Snay stable. Richard Free in the saddle. He's 5.5 kgs better off with Field Marshal in the Lonsdale Stirrup Cup run. And if putting his best foot forward, he should take a power of beating. Racing on Sunday takes place at Turffontein, and we start off in race 2, where Anthony's best bet is number 2, Jan van Gooyen from Mike and Matthew de Kock stable. Callum Murray in the saddle. Super impressive winner on debut.
Yeah, he looks a smart horse. He was very impressive on his debut. Obviously, he would have improved from the performance, and I think he's the horse they'll all have to beat.
And we move on to race 5, and my best bets on the card is number 9, Into Dancing from Stuart Pettigrew stable, Gavin Arena in the saddle. She's a progressive type, will love the step up to 2,000 metres, and with the natural progression, she should be the one to beat. And then race 7, Hollywood Racing, are represented by number 9, Black Egret from the Clinton Binder stable, Raymond Danielson in the saddle. He ran a good race, went second with a big weight last time, but takes a step up in class.
Yeah, he does take a step up in class, but he is a consistent horse. He does give of his best, but I do think he's got a place chance at best.
Yeah, Black Egret is a very competitive race. Let's hope he can run well.